This is my biggest one, and I struggle with this since I was 12.
Yeah.
Is not believing in myself.
Oh man, Kev, listen.
That's my biggest regret because so let me tell you why I regret that, from until I understood believing in myself. Mm-hmm. Before that, man, so I was always that kid and that adult who would be like an early mover. Like I would move to things before they caught up with the world. Mm-hmm. So then I would be lonely.
Yeah.
In that belief in that space. Yeah. So the prime example, when I was 13, 14, I was making good money for a teenager. I was making $200 or $300 a week. Yeah. But I was waiting on tables. I didn't believe in myself enough to give myself enough credit because I didn't know that wasn't normal. You understand? I didn't know that in this world that was not normal. So I was just doing it because I was an early mover.
Yeah.
I moved in that space early. So by the time I moved in that space and was making that money, I didn't know to believe in myself. I was just doing out of innocence.
Right.
But then once as I went through life, everything that I did, I would not have a belief in myself and know that I had need to believe in myself. I would just do it. Yeah. But it got to a point. I got to a point in my life. I had a roadblock where it was like, dang, you suck. You know what I mean? Like you really suck. And I want to make sure I go to where I want to go with this. Yeah. But my biggest regret is not believing in myself to overcome that. Once I knew that was it, I didn't believe myself enough to overcome it. And so for about 5 or 6 years of my life, I lived in that space. Yeah. You see, I lived in that space. I didn't believe in myself. Yeah. So I was insecure. It didn't last long. Yeah. in the totality of things, 5 or 6 years for self-discovery. That 5 years. You have to understand when you put 5 years in its proper perspective. Yeah. The average person lives today about 60 or 70. Yeah. 5 years of your life to really start believing in yourself. It's not long. Right. In totality, I think
that's 4% of the
because most people never believe in themselves. Mm-hmm. So my biggest regret was not believing in myself earlier. Not being able to listen to myself to say, Kevin, this is right for you. Kevin, do this because always having to go to outside sources, or just not doing it, not taking action at all because I didn't believe in myself. Exactly. So that's my biggest regret. Dang. Look, I have regrets, people. Yeah. I do. Yeah. What about you? Your biggest regret?
My biggest regret of my 28 years. Being prideful.
Wow. Ego,
man.
Is it? I mean, I'm sorry. You said prideful, but
they're hand in hand. Yeah. Because, man, for the longest,
we talked about this before.
Yeah. I was raised. I was raised to be self-sufficient.
I was too. I was too. Honest, I was too. Yeah. Cook, clean, do everything for yourself. I get it. Yeah.
One, because my parents worked.
Mine too. I understand that. Definitely understand that.
I saw him maybe a couple hours out the day. Mm-hmm. And that's if I stayed up, because he got off, early in the mornings or whatever. Mom, she worked sun up, sun down. So I basically, had to know how to take care of myself. And so with that upbringing, I took that into my adulthood. So when real deal life happened, Josh Rucker was always the one to say, "Oh, okay, I got it. I can take care of it. I'm enough."
Wow.
But
that you know what? If you go too far down that path, that could lead to be like, I'm more than enough, and I don't need nobody for nothing.
I was headed there. I was headed there. 2012. I was headed there, and I was humbled, extremely. I couldn't take care of me.
Wow.
So I was put in a position, at fault of my own, I was put in a position where I had to ask for help. And it bothered me, but I had to do it. And so even through that one situation, I still kind of carried that pride with me. Mm-hmm. And just looking back now, I'm approaching my 30s or whatever, I'm like, I could be so farther along.
Yeah.
If I would have just, said, "Hey,
I need help.
I need help."
That's the hardest thing for people to do.
Yeah.
So I had that too. Like I believe in itself was one, but like the other one,
Yeah.
I had that where I believe in myself too much.
Too much. Yeah. Yeah.
In a sense where it caused more harm. But you know what? That's hard. It's people right now listening. That's gonna listen to this podcast. Their bank account is in the negatives. Mm-hmm. That would never say. That would never reach out and say, "I need help." It's some people watching this right now who are struggling. Like they phone barely on. Like look, you don't even have service. You just got Wi-Fi. You connected to the service through your Wi-Fi, and you don't want to say I need help.
Y'all, if y'all looking at me through the Facebook Live, I'm laughing because when you when you said people, we got people listening right now whose accounts are in the negative because they don't want to ask for help. In 2000, I can't go to Regions right now because of that one situation. In 2012, I was too prideful and I let my account go in the negative like hundreds of dollars.
I mean, I did that before. I done did that before purposely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, like I figured out. I got so smooth with it. I figured out this was back then. I got so smooth with it. I was like, man, if you just go look, the overdraft fee hit one time. So I was saying, if I go and take out $600, I'm gonna have one overdraft fee. And I'm put it back in. You know, I done been there. I done juggled like that before, man. It's real. So I get it. Yeah. I get it. Dang.
Yeah.
That was. I get it. We can actually. No, we got 8 minutes left. Let's give him because we ain't talked to him in a while.
We ain't talked to him in a while.
Question. Was that the question? Did you ask me the question? Not. Yeah. It's my turn to ask the question.
No. Yeah, that was your question.
Okay.
No. That was I asked the question.
So it's my turn to ask the question.
Yes, your question. Your turn to ask the question.
Okay. Because you asked, do I have any regrets? Confused. No, you said, do I have any regrets? Yeah, I got you. Okay, so question for you would be, what do you plan on doing in the future? Like, since we talked about the past, like, what's your plans for the future? Like, what do you plan on doing from now forward? Like, what are your goals? Some of your goals. Just give us 3.
Oh, 3 goals. Okay. I plan on retiring at 50.
Okay.
45, 50. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to open 3 more businesses.
Okay.
One will be a clothing line. One will be a tax business. And the other will probably be in the technology sector.
Okay.
Yeah. 4 businesses. I forgot real estate. My bad.
Yeah, that's gonna happen too.
Oh, snaps! And I actually forgot to call a buddy of mine about that. But yeah, man, I'm going to open 4 more businesses. I'm going to retire at 50. I plan on. I have a lot of small goals for my business.
Okay.
I need to implement some systems. You know?
Systems save yourself time, energy, and money.
Yeah. Let's see what else.
It was just 3.
Oh yeah, that's my 3 then.
Good.
Yeah.
Cool. That's good.
Yeah. Oh, no. Can I scratch one of them?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so another goal of mine, saved. I want $5,000.
Saved.
Invested. I want $10,000.
Those are really good goals. Okay. Those goals that you just named at the end. See, it's things that you gotta do for goals. You gotta number one, give them definite, something that's measurable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have to
something
be
measurable, and then something that can have. You got to give us a time frame too. I just get those 2 because it's more. It's smart goals. You got. And
that's an acronym. Let's not go into smart.
I'm not. I'm not even go there. But measurable and a time.
We only got 7.
Yeah,
minutes.
We do measurable and a time, and so you got to do with your goals. And you gave I'm a 5,000 saved, 10,000 invested. Those are good goals. Mm-hmm. But I think 69% of people got less than 1,000 saved.
Oh, man.
In America, 69% of the American population has less than $1,000 in savings.
You know how easy it is to save $1,000 in a year?
I know how easy it is now.
Yeah.
But before when I was struggling, I didn't.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't see past my struggle.
Oh my God. Can't.
It's real.
You say that again.
The reason I couldn't save 1,000 because I couldn't see past my struggle. And look, this happens to people every single day.
Every day, man.
If your vision is not bigger than your struggle, you would never get out of it.
Never. Kev, you wouldn't. I can't even hit the button. I can't even hit the button.
You would never get out of it. Like your vision has to be bigger than your struggle.
It has to.
And that was the only thing I had to hold on to when I was going through my divorce. I was like, let me hold on to this. I heard somebody hold on to the phone, like, I'm going today. Like, you're not leaving me. I was holding on to my vision like that. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get past this.
Yeah,
this gonna pass.
This too shall pass.
Yeah. So I was holding on so tight, man. But then once you start to see like the light, man, like I know, like what. It only take that $1 or that one breakthrough. You're like, I can do this. Yeah. Then that breakthrough leads to another. You're like, I can do this. They small. Nothing, like I look for small victories. So if you're struggling right now, look for the small. Look for the big. Like, man, I didn't have to overdraw this week.
Yeah.
Like, look for that stuff.
Hey, I got $5 saved out of my check this week. Hey,
that's a small victory because you weren't saving that at all before. That's why I said be patient with the last thing. So. That's good. That's good. This is good. This has been a good podcast.
Hey, this is nice. Yeah, we should do this like more often.
Yeah. I mean, we can because sometimes you'll meet people and you'll see them that you look at their 20th chapter and you're on chapter 1. Yeah. And you didn't read the rest of the book. Yeah. And so many people present the 20th chapter or the
without talking about 1 through 19.
Like the 1 through 19 is important because man, I could tell you some stories right now.
That's the most important.
That you'll be like. Kevin, how you alive today? Right. Like I situations that came up, I was, I ain't gonna use no hood, but yeah.
I mean,
I'll be jammed up.
Yeah,
say jammed up.
We'll say jammed up. Yeah.
And then I was like, dang, how I'm gonna make it? How I'm gonna make it? Like you having children, like my son, all that kind of stuff. So I done been in jams before. Was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Yeah. But it's cool, man. Like so. Dang, so this has been a great podcast. We actually finished, man. Yeah. Like, can we end with that?
Yeah, we good.
Is that cool? So, hey, join us next week. We still gonna finish up our 9 steps. We know we got 2 left. We'll actually be in Atlanta doing a podcast together. And we're gonna meet one of our close friends, Latanya, who's gonna talk about credit because credit matters. Like right now, I don't know what month it is, but I know soon. Like credit is very, very important when used properly. Cash flow is king, but credit is like the queen.
Yeah, credit has to be queen.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
You got to have a hell of a lot of cash to trump.
You do. You know what I realize? Most people don't know that the credit bureaus are privately owned companies. So we're going to get into that.
Yeah, we're going to get into that one.
But just look forward to that. Hey, this has been Katie Young.
Hey, this is Josh Rucker.
Hey, we love you.
Peace.